Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Alligator Live Truck Build. And we're featuring Operation Snowflake today, and we have a special guest. We have Kev from Flog Industries. And Kev, before we actually jump into the bumpers and the product line itself, very first thing I noticed about the bumpers when it came off the truck was how it's boxed up and how it ships. It seems like this is a much more stout setup than what I've seen with any other bumper company for that matter. So what do you guys do to actually, I guess, protect the bumpers compared to what you've seen industry-wide?
So one thing that I've always hated is getting a product delivered to me and having it be damaged, and then having the process of dealing with insurance and all that. So I know our customers hate that as well. But with our product, being the high-end product that it is, we want to deliver that high-end experience all the way through shipping. So we built this our crate system. Not only is it a solid wood box, but internally we have mounting, so the bumper's actually mounted to inside the crate, so it's not moving around inside there. Like that. It's actually tumble tested. So,
oh, really?
So
cool.
We don't test everyone, but
right.
But to create that mounting system, we've tumble tested it. So.
Nice. And it's stackable and everything, so warehousing I'm sure is quite a bit easier on something like this. So let's jump into this real quick and see what we actually have. So one of the big things that I noticed from your guys' bumpers over the years of going to SEMA and checking out was the low profile and kind of really sucks against the body lines. And it's not something that's, there's a lot of the bumpers in the industry that they're sticking out, it seems like 12 inches past or even more out of the front end, and the rear bumper is kind of doing the same thing. So I really like the design that it's really sucked up against the front end of the truck and the back end of the truck there. Along with that, pretty much anything at Alligator, we like to customize our builds. So being able to have all these different inserts that we can unbolt and powder coat to a different color to give it a good contrast, I really dig that. I guess this is a Demon Series, Steel Demon Series bumpers. I guess what's the construction of it, what it's made of, and some of the features of these bumpers?
So we're using a 3/16 thick, just a mild steel on the shell with 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch mounting brackets with gussets behind. So when it's mounting on the truck, solid connection. And then our tow hooks are actually 1/2 inch steel plate, and they connect directly to the mounting structure. So you're not actually attached to the bumper. So when you're towing on that, it's going directly to the frame.
Perfect.
The bolt-in accents are 1/8 inch steel and aluminum, depending on what accents or what components are going in. We went with the bolt-in grill so that the customer could match their royalty gore, their different upper grill, depending on what mesh or whatever. We have our standard mesh that we include, but the customer can order what they already have in their truck.
So if you're wanting a tighter mesh series or something like that, you guys do offer that option?
We do offer. We're starting to work with the grill manufacturers to get their mesh to offer it to our customers.
Right, and it gives that kind of a complete look there versus having different weave on the bottom bumper and then having your grill being a tight 10-0 weave or something like that.
The idea from the beginning was to be able to have your truck look like it's supposed to. All your components go together like they're meant to.
Syncs together really well, yeah.
And then we have a billet aluminum tow hook option if you want to go that route. The structure's there. It's just a little bit higher end looking. If you have billet wheels, it matches all the way through. And then our stud system is a semi-wheel stud. So any of the lug covers that are on the market for that, the customer can choose from.
Any big rig, lug that's a cover or something like that you can get. So you guys do offer these, but if someone wants something that's maybe longer, different shape or something like that, then it's just a standard lug nut basically off a semi truck. In the front and the rear, you have your sensors that you put back into it. You can have your different look because all these frames around the lights and the foot holes and the plate there, they all come off so you can have a good contrast and really customize that look.
One thing in the bumper industry is when you get your custom bumper painted or powder coated, the last thing you want to do is step on it with your muddy boots. Right. And so we have these wear plates that are removable. So you got the corner step, the middle tread plate that can be repainted or line X or whatever to be a little more durable. So it's built for function, but yeah, it looks good.
For sure, and talk about finish there. Seems like you guys go the extra mile on the finish. It's not just a standard, grit sandpaper or something like that.
We actually use an automotive sanding wheel on our finish pass on these. So when they're delivered, they're ready to go to the paint shop. They're ready for paint. Yeah,
Seems like they're paint or powder ready. There's not really anything that's deep. It's a very, very nice finish. So you're not going to pay that extra dime on a lot of extra prep time from the powder coating shop or the paint shop that's going to be doing this, because sometimes it takes a guy 4, 5, 6 hours to go through and give a nice finish on both these bumpers before it's paint ready. And if they don't do that, then you're going to see a bunch of lines in your coating. So for you guys to do that, that's a big deal.
The end result is what we have in mind. So it's important to us to help the customer achieve that end finish. So
we're excited for this. We're going to be installing these bumpers live at the Ultimate Callout Challenge in May. And if you can't make it there, it's going to be a badass event. And if you can't make it there, follow along with this video series as we continue to evolve this Operation Snowflake from this factory setup to this badass build that's going to be.